Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter every single day and give my honest thoughts on how it's being ran. Every weekday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we do a board game live stream, and today is actually a special Fiverr day. I got paid through Fiverr to do this video, but as always, I'm still giving you my brutal, honest opinion. So this is Wutaki. Don't be fooled by Wutaki's cute look. It is a cutthroat and highly interactive worker, I'm assuming the placement, but that does get me intrigued about what's going on here. Now, the first thing I want to mention is that it's probably about 24, 25 down on the popularity, if not a little bit more. Yesterday was an insane day for game releases, and Wutaki released yesterday along with all those other games. But still, they've managed to get 64% of their goal, 18,000 raised. So let's check it out and see what we got going on here. Now, as always, I'm trying to see three things: do I want it? Can you do it? And how much is it? So hopefully, one of those will at least be answered in this video right here. What?
Wutaki is in deep turmoil. The giant volcano is about to erupt. Our god, the gigantic monster, has been angered. Take on the role of one of the four hostile tribal leaders.
Okay, I like seeing the player board there. I think that's our player area. I like it,
Of one of the four hostile.
And this is really cool because this is all digital. So we're not actually seeing any of the components. And I love seeing people do different things like this. And let me know what you think about that in the comments down below, because honestly, you're never going to be looking at the finished version of the game. It's either going to be a printed prototype or the computer version. And it's just an interesting thing. Let me know what you think about it.
Tribal leaders. Control one of the elements with your tower of power. Send out workers to gather resources and perform actions. Use the omen to your advantage. Gain pacts and offer sacrifices to soothe the monster. Do all this to save the world of Wutaki.
I love that spinning camera angle right there. And a lot of companies do this angle, and I cannot recommend it enough when you can just like, oh, now you can really see the table setup of that. Looks like for 4 players right there. So overall, I thought that was a really well done video. Almost got too close to going too much into the weeds on the rules, because sometimes they give you a little bit too much information, but I feel like they did just enough that I am interested. I want to know more about the game. So do I want it? Yeah, I think that was a very well done video. So now hopefully, can you do it? How much is it? So 2 created, 84 backed. Let's check this out. We are a small independent publisher from Germany and already fulfilled our first Kickstarter project. Please support our vision of awesome and diverse games. I don't know what that means. Oh, diverse. Oh, there should be an either. Fantastic player experiences are the most important thing for us. So that's great. And what they immediately... Oh, and I see collaborators. So there's going to be 3 people on this. Awesome. Love seeing all of that. That means we should have some great customer service hopefully going on there. And I love the fact the first thing you mentioned is, we've already done this. We have fulfilled our first Kickstarter project. You know, we're not a fly-by-night thing here. So Chaos D Final went in 162 backers. Small Tuck Bucks card game. Okay, looks good. Ooh, I do like the price on there. But anywho, I feel comfortable. Can you do it? I feel good about it now. All right. Game design and artwork, David Rimbach. Don't be fooled by Wutaki's cute look. It's a cutthroat game in every aspect. It's a quote from you. That's odd. So we got the setup of everything. Looks good. 14 plus, 45 to 90, 2 to 4 players. Languages, friendly shipping to all different places. Wow, and here we go. Buzzwords. Worker placement, asymmetric, adaptive gameplay, highly interactive, peaceful. I think that's misspelled. Cutthroat. Wutaki is an ever-changing experience. I'm not sure about that. But I think so. I think there's only one L. The story of Wutaki. Well, Wutaki is and I do like this. They're spotlighting exactly what I want to know about this game. And when you do that, and why I think that's such a big deal, is when I see people using those words, I know they are from the hobby. Because sometimes, and I'm sure you've seen it, we've looked at those Kickstarters and been like, I get the impression that this person has never played a hobby board game in their life. Or maybe they played Catan once, and then they're like, I'm going to reinvent the wheel! And when you use words like this, it gives me that nice warm security blanket that that's not, in fact, the case. So Wutaki is a strange... So what am I looking for now? I want the price. I want to know how much it is. I liked the sense of humor. I like the video. I like these words. I want to know exactly what the price is, either so I can just say, you know what, I'm going to go back it right now, or so I can say, all right, convince me some more. That's the price. Because I'm guessing this is going to be in the $50 to $70 range. Wutaki is a strange island in a wondrous world ruled by a hostile tribe and populated by simple creatures. These creatures believe they angered the giant monster living in the huge volcano. Oh, wow. Where they worship as their god, and thus the big volcano is about to erupt. To soothe the monster, the tribal leaders will send out workers to gather resources to be sacrificed by fulfilling powerful pact. Each tribal leader is wielding power over one element secretly thrown upon their tower of power. Fulfilling pacts from these specific elements makes them even more powerful. This sounds really interesting. I liked the video, but honestly, was this stuff interweaved in there? The feud between the tribes has shaped the land for centuries. Rival leaders will use powerful omens to take down their opponents. Use your power. Okay, so cool. Free gift for all. We have a free gift for everyone if we fund Wutaki in the first 24 hours of the campaign. Be sure to spread the word and let us reach this milestone. I do not believe that has happened, so I would get rid of that. We have rarely seen such a good interaction in a Eurogame. Such good interaction in a Eurogame. That's good. I mean, I think that's a solid quote. C+. Wutaki is the perfect mix of interaction and worker placement. Exciting, fast, and mean if you want it to be. Okay, so I like this quote better than that quote because they're pretty much saying the same a little bit, but they're just more details and dominance. If you like to kick your opponent's ass hard, then Wutaki is a must-have game. That I love! I love that! I'm a big fan of Pot Gamer now. I've never heard of Pot Gamer. I like Pot Gamer. That's what I want. I love those moments in games where you can really just kick somebody's ass. And, you know, too many people would just beat around the bush around saying, you know, it has a lot of interaction, and it can be awfully mean. And it's like, you want to kick somebody's ass? This is the game for you. And I have some games like that in my collection, so I love that quote. Our most wanted worker placement game of 2021. Wow, that's a good one. Okay. Pledges? Okay, great. So you didn't beat around the bush. $45, $60. That's great. So what is that? Value? 55. What does that mean? $45. So it's 45 back currency. Or $54. That's great. So I love that they did that. And then the value, $55. Oh, that's the regular price. Okay. So the MSRP. I would probably put MSRP there. I just feel like, I don't know. Let me know what you think about that in the comments down below. Because it just, value, I was like, what do you mean value? Now I get it. Core, and this is really clean and clear. Awesome. Core game plus the stretch goals, the specialties expansion, the flag post expansion, the rooms expansion, which hopefully you're going to tell me about very shortly. Wutaki all in. Okay, you got the whale. So this is the stretch goals. So this is the game of the stretch goals. These are some expansions. These are the expansions. Oh, and the deluxeified. So this is like the deluxe version of the game. And I'm pretty sure. You know what? Quite honestly, I don't think Tasty Minstrel Games is like licensed or anything. I would just use the word deluxeified. You know, because unfortunately, I don't think Tasty Minstrel Games is going to be releasing any games anytime soon, since they have like 5 or 6 that are currently not shipped yet. So, you know, why couldn't it be Wutaki Deluxe Edition? You know, Deluxeified. Because that's what it is. I feel like that tells me a little bit more of like, oh, you're going to get all these banging components. Now, the other thing that I might mention is I noticed that this is where I hope to actually see these components, though, and not just a rendering of them. Well, let's see. How to play. All right, so I really wanted to get into the weeds. Oh, and I'll go over here now, check it out, make sure it looks clean and clear. Because you gave me the price. I didn't have to go over here. Now I'm just going over here to Joyride. Join the fun and follow the ride. You will gain access to the Pledge Manager after the campaign. Boom, that's exactly what 26 people wanted to know, and they are there. Awesome. We got the core game, 26 backers, with the expansion 45, and then the deluxe. I'm going to guess that's where most people are. Yep, 162. Okay, and that's where you want most people to be at. I mean, you want your game to just look nice. And with the deluxeified components, it definitely does. All right, so good. All right, languages. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for shipping. That's what I'm looking for next. Shipping. So do I want it? Yeah. Can you do it? Yeah, I feel reasonably comfortable. How much is it? Yeah, I know half of that. So let's see. And I doubt this is one that shows how much. Yeah. So it doesn't. So sometimes it'll pop up like, oh, the shipping to here is that. Oh, does it actually say in there? Oh, let me see. Shipping will be charged after the campaign and the Pledge Manager. Okay. So what we got? Languages. The world of Wutaki was designed to be language independent. The iconography is completely sufficient to play the game. Awesome. Hello! With 5,200, we will include a printed German rule booklet. Wow! And I love this. I love that. That is just saying, hey, we care about you, And we want to do this for you, but, you know, it's just not something that we could feasibly do. But if we can get this, then absolutely, we're totally. We just need 250. And I think that's great. I love that. I love that. That makes me want to root right now for them. Also, the fact, you know, they fired me, so I did want to mention that. But either way, you know, I'd be honest with you. Why are there still words on some cards? We included small help text on some cards for an always fast introduction to the game. Okay, so language independent except for that little bit, which we realized most people who are probably going to play this game are going to speak English, so we did that. I don't have an issue with that. I actually think that's great. Rule booklet, 18 pages. I love it. They took the guesswork out. All right. Let's see. Just click on it. Cool. I love that artwork. All right. Contents, how to win, components. I love this. They're showing me all the components. They have them listed there as well. Yes, we got the player set up. Okay, looking good. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. That looks good. Game overview, end conditions. This looks like a rule booklet that I enjoy reading. I really do. Look at that. That looks so good. This looks like such a good rule booklet. Okay. It's a nice warm security blanket there. Card overview, double-sided. Yes! Spotlight this. You got a double-sided card. You show me that double-sided card, because let's be honest. How much easier... Oh, my gosh. Someone, Isabella, what is up? You're popping off in the chat. Look at this, though. This is so nice here. Like, oh, you want to have this in front of you. I want to have something like this in front of me for every single game I play. That way I don't have to ask for the rule booklet. Because when you ask for the rule booklet, it's always like such a tell. It's like, oh shoot, Forrest has got something planned. Oh shoot, is Forrest trying to bend the rules? Like that. Maybe it's just me. But I love having this thing in front of me. Try it online. Awesome. Tabletopia. Replayability. Excellent. These elements make every single game of Wutaki a completely unique experience, while the game adapts to the preferences of the player and offers everything from warlike epic battles. Wow, this is great. So different round cards, master boards. So, as someone who is deep into the hobby, which, let's be honest, I feel like most people who are backing Kickstarters regularly are either deeper into the hobby or hoping to get deeper into the hobby. And once you start getting deeper into the hobby and you play games more and more and more, I just feel like variability becomes something that is a really big selling point. Which is odd, because you think it would be the opposite way. Because you have so many games, you're going to play games less, but it's still like, I want replayability! If I can only play a game 12 times, it's crap! Like that mindset is such a weird one. I don't personally have that mindset, but I do love replayability. Cost marker, elements, secret packs, tower upgrades, awesome. Special mechanisms. Alright, so one thing I do think is kind of odd, though, is that you mentioned the expansions, and we still haven't gotten into the expansions. Like, I know nothing about the expansions, unless I missed it. What's in the box? Okay, the core pledge, game box, rulebook. Oh, this is great. Yep, looks good. Looks good. I feel like it's kind of oddly placed down here. I normally feel like people want this before they give you the price, but I don't know. Because I don't have an issue with it here. It just seems odd. Gameplay all in. Okay, so here's the core game. Oh, here we go. So here's the specialty expansions. Flagpole expansion, rooms expansion. Yeah, I feel like this definitely should be closer to the price point. Because that's what I was wondering. Because I was like, okay, I'm interested in the game. Do I need the expansions, though? And now I get to see their ability cards. Your special worker becomes extra special. Now that excites me because I love worker placement games. Like, say, for instance, the Viticulture, the Tuscany expansion. Oh, one of my favorite modules from that is the one that gives you special workers. And Jamie did it again in Charterstone. Charterstone has special workers, and I just love special workers. And so this is adding an extra layer on top of the special workers already. Like, that gets me excited as a gamer. So that's really cool. Flag post expansion. The fight over standard locations gets tougher. Each time you visit a standard location, you can leave one of your flags behind and take control. Oh my gosh, it's adding area freaking control to the game? Yes! Yes, I feel like this should totally... Oh no! Oh no, the audio's messed up? Oh my goodness, there's an echo. Oh shoot. I'm gonna finish this out. Oh no! I don't understand why my sound is off. Okay. Is it something? Can you still hear me? Like, is it like unhearable? Oh no! I do apologize for the technical difficulty. If you can even hear me saying that right now, So this is where I stall for time and say, if you enjoy this content, which if you can't hear it or it's echoing, you might not, I can understand. Okay, good. Then I'm going to wrap this up. I got to go into my settings. I do apologize very, very much for that. So, rooms expansion, but area control, like this expansion adds a whole new mechanism to the game. That gets me excited. And it seems to be a pretty simple, seamless transition to it. Here you find just sounds like you're talking through a tin can. Okay, thank you so much, Matt, and I do apologize for that. Flag post expansion. So we got also the rooms expansion. Each tower of power is special and needs special attention. With these advanced rooms, each tower will get even more. Yeah, so this is just going to add crazy more amounts of variability to the game, which I love. And it's like the kind of thing where once you get past the first game, you could pretty easily add these sort of things. So here's we go. Okay, so we got the Wutaki all in. Metal coins. Oh, wow, those coins do look hot. I would almost zoom in a little bit on that coin to really show that you were, and obviously it's design not final, but just you showing me that you are shooting for the fences here. But it's like you're in a tunnel. I'm talking through a tin can in a tunnel. That's Battle Game Corner. Design not final. Okay, so once you figure out exactly what these are going to look like, I would make that an update. All right, social goals. Excuse me. Follow us on these channels to unlock bonuses for Wutaki. Help us to spread the word about this campaign. Oh, 2 new packs. So you're going to be giving out new stuff? Cool. Double-edged sword, but cool. I know some people might be disappointed that if you don't hit them, but still. I personally like the idea. It's a great idea to share. So I think from a marketing perspective, totally good. Painting contest? What? We love 3D printing and want to include this for you to enjoy. Download these free STL files for awesome starting player marker. Print it, paint it, share it. Awesome. That's really cool. I'm going to check that out after you're done with this. So I love that. So they're trying to find different ways to be creative with how they're spreading the message. And I love it. I love seeing that. And also, as a consumer, when I see that, I say, okay, I like it. You know, it looks like you're throwing everything against the wall to see what sticks. And I don't have a problem with that because, hey, if one thing out of 10 sticks, that's one more thing than you had before. So I absolutely love that. Free STL download, cool. Awesome. Stretch goals to be continued, and great. You're not putting the cart in front of the horse. You know, sometimes it'll be like everything down here playing, you're like, whoa, bro, you haven't even funded yet. So I do like that. And I hope that gets bumped up once you get funded. Long story short, who's this game for? It is a middleweight Euro game. Okay. It looks like a child's game. Maybe cute, but it's Devil in Disguise. Is it great at 2 players? Yes, it was particularly designed to be awesome at 2 players as well as 3 or 4 players. Okay. Does the complexity vary? Totally using the ace. Do I want to play confrontationally? Do I have to play confrontationally? No, not at all. Awesome. How high is the replayability? Looks good. We got some videos. All right. Quick how to play. Like it. Maple University. We have a preview. Bunch of different languages. Awesome. Charity board. Oh, and awesome. A full playthrough. Another full playthrough, but in... I shouldn't assume it's a different language. Awesome. Awesome video section. Rules video. What? 30 minutes. That's just a straight-up rules video. Excellent. Excellent. Walking through everything. Love it. If I'm really that interested in this game, that could be the difference between me back or not right there. Like, that's so good. Because so many companies don't do that. And it's just like, it doesn't have to be amazing. It doesn't have to be professionally made. You know, I'm not trying to be wowed by your production quality in a how-to-play video. All I want to know is how to play the freaking game. And as long as you do that, I love it. All right, blog. There are also written reviews. Great. Why back now? No game without you. Yeah. There are no retail contracts yet, so Kickstarter will be the only source to get Wutaki for the time being. Now, I would almost mention that higher. Because I see a lot of people do that. I see so many people do that it's got to be a good tactic. You know, give them the fear of missing out. Like, oh, shoot, if I don't get this game, I don't want to miss out on this game. It looks so different and so unique. And it looks like one of those games that if I really like it, can be one of those games I have in my game. You know, I feel like you can really capitalize on the fear of missing out. So maybe bump that higher. You know, just say, and put it exactly how you put it. We don't know if there will ever be another version of this game. It depends on if it gets picked up by a publisher. So if you want it, you got to get it now. We can't guarantee it'll ever be reprinted. So you're not being misleading at all. However, we cannot guarantee that right now. Notice we encourage retailers to contact us, and of course hope that Wutaki will be available in stores later. However, we cannot. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much what you're saying. Deluxify Wutaki. You use the word there. Deluxify. I like that word. We want to give you the best game experience possible, and your pledge will help us significantly to reach that goal. Wutaki is heavily play tested. Bold. And the core game is a complete experience with the 3 expansions available. Awesome. Shipping. Okay, so this is what I wanted to get to. Zone A, $10 to $12. Clean, clear. Easy, clean, clear, easy, except, let's see. Well, Wutaki All-In Pledge. Expect a tiny increase in shipping costs, $2 to $4. Wow. So this is for the core pledge and the, just to make sure I'm getting this correctly, the core pledge and the one with the expansion. Right? No, this is the Wutaki All-In. This is the game, those are the Kickstarter, early birds, I think. All right, $3, $45. So that one, obviously, so now we're looking at $64 game. Okay, that's about MSRP regularly. Don't got an issue with that. And then this is the gameplay all-in and the Wutaki all-in. Wutaki all-in expects a tiny increase. So this shipping is for the first and the second pledge. Okay, I think. Either way, other than that, I do like it. It's clean and clear. Zone A, $12. Additional copy, plus 2. That's great. So you can get people, I like this, and I bet you're going to have people pooling together because they're going to be able to save a little bit of money on the shipping. That's great. Love when companies do that. The shipping costs will be charged post-campaign via Pledge Manager and will vary due to the current state of the world. Okay, but still, you gave me a rough estimate, and that's all I need. That's all I need, and so many people don't. Stored out, okay, February, March, April, July, spelled differently here. Is it spelled differently at different parts of the world? That's interesting. Yeah, it must be. Dang. I didn't even know that. Started production of Wutaki and shipping to fulfillment hubs. July, December, arrival of the games. Awesome. I mean, that sounds like a realistic-ish time frame, you know? Obviously, the world is crazy right now with shipping and boats not going and people getting bumped out of boats and all sorts of crazy stuff like that. But in the end, I feel like that's reasonable. Behind Wutaki, David, he's the head and heart of Hodari Spiele and loves the board game community in general. He plays with green. She is the good soul of Hodari, Lisa Spiele, and takes care of social media and marketing aspect. She doesn't read the rules ever. The dog, follow us. Cool. Share on Facebook. Looks good. All right. So, let's check it out. Make sure the FAQs, updates, looking all good. But in the end, right now, I'm leaning towards a 2. It looks like a game that's going to happen. Can you do it? Yes. How much is it? I don't feel like the all-in price is unreasonable for what's essentially going to add deluxe components and 3 expansions that appear to add new game mechanisms, which is pretty awesome. What is the best player count for Wutaki? Do you provide different languages? Yes, we provide English and German as the standard language. Different languages could be available as downloadable PDF when we get help with the translation. Hopefully you're reaching out to people, potentially in the updates and comments on that. Especially since you're having like this shipping that is kind of, world friendly. Like, you're like, all right, we'll send it to you in Kenya, Africa, or Zimbabwe, or Iran, or wherever, but it's going to, here's the price, it's going to be high, but then we'll give you an extra discount if you're ordering more than one copy of the game, and I love that. So now you're like, all right, you reach out to the same people and say, hey, are you interested in helping us with the rules? This is awesome. What is the size of the cards in Wutaki? Okay, that's a good one, because, people sleeving. Pledging yep, the Pledge Manager question, are all VAT included in my pledge? Yes! I know VAT is such a big deal. Is there solo mode? No, since Wutaki is a highly interactive game, it is designed to be played by at least 2 players. There are many elements that intertwine and generate bonus cards at the end of the game, so this is great. I love this. They're like, we could have given you a solo mode, but we didn't. It would ruin the spirit of the game, and I love the fact that you say that. Like, that tells me a lot about your game company, the fact that you're just like, yeah, we're not going to try and grab that extra little chunk of the market, the solo game market. We're not even going to try because they just be disappointed. Retailer pledge, my question is not answered yet. We recommend asking in the comment section. Awesome. Updates. All right. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for the ongoing support and engagement in the comment section. We are 63% funded in the first 24 hours of this campaign. That is awesome. Double-sided game board. We want to thank you for support. As looking at... Oh, cool. What's different? The backside of the game board now shows an extreme edition for all the players that want more interaction, more fun, and more fighting over available worker spaces. Wow! Holy shnikes! That's huge! I don't know if I missed that in the Kickstarter story. But that's got to be on there. That has got to be on there. That's great. Awesome. We hope you like the game variants as much. That's great. That is so good. Social goals. Sorry, we were looking about 80 likes away from reaching our first social goal to include 2 more cards. So that sounds like definitely something that could happen. It sounds attainable, which means you put it at around a good number. So that's great. Wutaki is pick of the week. Awesome. What do you think of the new backside of the game board and more extreme game variant? Ending with a question. Love it. The game board variant seems like a good idea to me. In full respect to the guy at Shelf Clutter, it was his comments that inspired me to look at the Wutaki campaign. You say his name is... Yeah, so you definitely respond to that. And yep, you're on point, responding. Looks great. Looks great. Awesome. Because while you might not be getting as many interactions as you want to, you're getting the people who are interested, and if you get people who are interested, it's contagious. It's contagious. Get people talking about the game. Get people more excited about those stretch goals. Because once it gets funded, then it becomes a reality. Then it's like, okay, this game that I'm interested in, that I liked, it's coming to life. Now I can help make it better. Donkey. So look at what I'm seeing. Creator popping in there. Awesome. Looks like you're on point with the customer service. Going different languages. Spectacular. We got the collaborators poking in there. Good deal. So, Wutaki, what am I final rating? I'm going to give it a 2. Do I want it? Yeah. It looks variable, worker placement, special workers. You know, the kind of game that can really expand if I like it to. Like, it looks like an awesome game just at its core, but with those expansions, it's like, oh, now there's worker placement, or now there's area control over here. You know, and if you're playing with a group of gamers who know about, you know, the terminology, it's just like, oh, cool. Like, it's just clicks, and now the game is... you know, probably better for those people who like having all the different balls juggling in the air. So, overall, give it a 2. Give it a 2. Wutaki gets a rare 2. If you enjoyed it, 2 means back it for the whale. Because I do think you probably want the Deluxe 5 version. But then again, you might not want the Deluxe 5 version. But I think you can safely go with the 2. If you enjoyed what I'm doing, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below. Also, if you want to see a game Kickstarter critique, post it in the comments down below. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube. Wowzers, I do apologize for that audio. Oh, it's just messed my flow up.